Hey, hi there, Gemini. Welcome to my weekly predictive reading for March 2020. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. This is a general reading. Okay, Gemini, off camera to save time, I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. And we will be using a card from the Oracle deck, Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 9 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hermit. This can represent a Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is someone that's going inside and they're soul searching. It's inner guidance, introspection, silent counsel. It's receiving wisdom from above. Can also be a meeting with someone who will guide you on the path to material or spiritual ends. This is seeking meaning. It's attainment of goals. See, the hermit withdraws from the world in order to find wisdom, and isolation allows the mind to look inwards. This is a shift of attention away from people towards examination of yourself and of your life, and you're seeking solutions on your own. It's a spiritual quest for truth and enlightenment. It's being up in your soul. Solitude and study, self-examination, being alone and private and serious, studious, up in your head. Could be slowing down or distancing yourself from others physically or psychologically. You could be mentoring or guiding others, researching, investigating, seeking answers. The answers are deep in your soul. It's being on your true spiritual path. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Ace of Cups, Gemini. Water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now this is the root of all water energy. This is overflowing emotions. It's love and contentment, productiveness, fertility, beauty and pleasure. It's a reminder that when the mind is filled with the spirit will fill the material cup to overflowing. This is a great joy or reward gained from a loving relationship, or something new could be developing in a relationship, or some form of good news coming. It brings in healing. This is love and marriage, a new beginning, a new love, or a one-on-one relationship of any kind. It can be the birth of a child or an idea. It's a fertile time for creative growth, the consummation of something hoped for. It brings in the highest manifestation, which is the act of forgiving. To forgive is divine. The Hermit with the Ace of Cups is your spiritual destiny. It's a worthwhile contemplation that triggers the emotions. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are consciously aware of. The Three of Swords, Gemini. Air energy. This is a difficult loss, a flash of understanding. There's emotional pain here. It could be a painful truth. It may have to do with separation and severance. It's feeling isolated from someone or something you love, and you're feeling the pain of this separation. But the suffering comes from holding on to the past. It's loss and sorrow and betrayal and a necessary sacrifice. Sometimes the end of a relationship or the loss of trust due to a rejection, even losing your job. It's the end of some sort of ailment through surgery or letting go of some way of thinking that is no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but the release will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and when you fix it, you can grow. These can be quarrels and upsets and divided opinions, separated through distance, sadness from being apart. It's emotional truth. Could be a third-party involvement. But the end of the disagreement is near, and relief after the tension or argument is at hand. Forgive and forget. This is cutting to the heart of the matter. The Hermit with the Three of Swords is contemplation over a heartbreak. It's feeling lonely over a separation, It's painful soul searching. Your fourth card, it's the card of the future. It's the results, the resolution, the outcome. The Eight of Swords, Gemini. More air energy. It's a card of feeling restricted, bound. These are mind-forced manacles, prisons of doubts. It's a temporary durance. It's your state of mind, which it's limiting beliefs. It's restriction, bondage. Could be you being your own worst enemy because you can change matters. This is a bad situation that is temporary, feeling trapped, making excuses, using victim mentality. You'll need to use courage to think in a new way and cast off bonds and obligations. And in this situation at hand, unless you change habitual behavior, you'll not get any further. And when you dwell on wrong thoughts and ideas, it binds you from moving forward. You may be fearful of moving out of a situation that is binding, although these restrictions are self-imposed because of fear and indecision. A sign will come to show the way. There are problems to overcome and decisions to make, and you will not remain stuck. There's a solution to every problem, and to remember that real freedom comes from inside your own spirit. The Hermit with the Eight of Swords is rejecting all contact with the outside world. Can be in denial. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. The King of Pentacles, Gemini. Earth energy person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This represents security. This can be a Taurus. It's bull's head is a symbol of Taurus. This someone that is slow moving. They're mature. They're a benefactor. They're dependable and they're solid. And they're kind to others. Could be you or someone around you that may aspire to great wealth. This could be a man that loves money and riches, and they're happy to collect as much as possible, and they're noble and sophisticated, and they're very clever in business matters, like a financial wizard. They earn money through hard and patient effort, not through unworthy or dishonest business dealings, and he's generous with what he has, and he shares gladly. The lesson is to be content with what you have, and express your needs and undertake what is necessary for their fulfillment. And avoid letting your self-esteem become dependent on your money or dependent on the opinion of the outside world. The Hermit with the King of Pentacles is someone that needs solitude to gain long-term goals. It's forging your own path and being comfortable with yourself. It can represent a spiritual entrepreneur. The Ace of Cups with the Three of Swords is love can heal. It's bittersweet love. It's intimate feelings and memories that still hurt, and it's progressing past hurt with new feelings. The Ace of Cups with the Eight of Swords is disbelief. It's holding in your feelings. The Ace of Cups with the King of Pentacles is overflowing love that was slow to develop. This is someone that deeply touches your soul. The Three of Swords with the Eight of Swords is emotional pain that leads you to be confused about what to do. The Three of Swords with the King of Pentacles is a lesson to be learned and grow from. It's not allowing yourself to dwell on pain. The Eight of Swords with the King of Pentacles can represent stubbornness, stuck in your ways. It can be restrictions with money. Here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Card number 2, Partnerships and Love, from your nature spirits. Gemini, partnerships and love. Infatuation, romance, connection, introduction. Your nature spirits, known as runners, are working to introduce you to a wonderful new partnership to fulfill your heart's desire. Whether in the area of business, friendship, or romantic love, these practical guides are leading you directly toward the appropriate person to best support your soul at this time. Follow your heart as they strive to connect you with the right associations. Be more open to others, especially those whom you meet by chance. Say hello to the new neighbor in your building. Suggest having lunch with the intriguing woman who sat next to you at your last business luncheon, or strike up a conversation with the guy in front of you in the checkout line, even if it's not your usual habit. In reality, it's not accidental that you suddenly find yourself attracted to certain people. Your runners placed you in their path so you could meet. Invite these energetic nature spirits to continue to direct you to others who are significant for your soul path. Their message? Relax. We will make all the necessary introductions you seek. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.